Welcome back to Wisdom Empire Hub, the place where timeless words meet modern life. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, like, and share so more people can join us on this journey of wisdom. Today we're diving into a powerful Native American proverb: face the invisible threats. At first, it might sound mysterious. What does it mean to face something invisible? How do you fight what you cannot see? But if we pause for a moment, we realize some of the greatest challenges in life are not the visible ones like storms or obstacles on the road, but the invisible ones: fear, doubt, anxiety, and the stories we tell ourselves. This proverb is reminding us that real courage is not only about battling what's in front of our eyes. It's about confronting the hidden enemies that live within us and around us, the thoughts, emotions, and unseen circumstances that quietly shape our lives. Think about fear of failure. You cannot see it, you cannot touch it, but it's real. How many times have opportunities slipped away simply because someone thought, "I'm not good enough," or "what if I fail?" That invisible threat, fear, stops more dreams than any visible wall ever could. Or consider self-doubt. A student may have the talent to excel, yet the quiet whisper of "you're not smart enough" becomes an invisible cage. The bars aren't real, but they hold the person back just the same. Even in daily life, invisible threats surround us. Worrying about what others think, carrying the invisible weight of past mistakes, stress from a future that hasn't even arrived. These are shadows without form, yet they drain our energy, our joy, and sometimes even our health. Native wisdom teaches us, do not run from these invisible threats. Face them. When you name them, they lose power. When you confront them, you find freedom. Take the story of someone afraid of public speaking. Invisible threat is not the audience. It's the fear of embarrassment. But the moment they face it, step onto the stage and speak, they discover strength they didn't know they had. Or think of someone who wanted to start a small business. The invisible threat was the fear of financial risk, of what if I fail? But once they faced it, planned carefully, and took the first step, their life changed. Not because the risk disappeared, but because they refused to be controlled by what they could not see. In truth, invisible threats become visible victories the moment we face them. Remember this: when you shine light on the invisible, it loses its power. And when you face your hidden fears, you step closer to your true strength. Now, this proverb also touches on something else. It invites us to be proactive, not passive. Life will always throw various challenges our way, both visible and invisible. The visible ones demand actions like preparing for a storm or fixing a broken appliance. But the invisible ones require actions too. They need to be acknowledged, understood, and sometimes even challenged. For example, if you're facing a difficult period in your life, it's easy to get lost in negative thoughts. You might start seeing every minor setback as a huge obstacle. That's the invisible threat: distorted thinking. To counter it, you might practice gratitude, write down positive affirmations, or spend time with loved ones. By taking these proactive steps, you shift your perspective and regain control over your thoughts. Facing invisible threats isn't about seeking out danger or creating problems. It's about recognizing and conquering the mental and emotional hurdles that hinder our progress. It's about becoming the hero of your own story, not waiting for one to be handed to you. Life is full of both visible and invisible challenges. The Native American proverb reminds us that while it's important to be prepared for what we can see, it's equally vital to be ready for what we can't. Fear, doubt, and worry are all part of the human experience, but they don't have to control us. When we face our invisible threats with courage and mindfulness, we turn them into stepping stones on our path to resilience and inner peace. So, my friends, as you journey through life, remember to turn around and face whatever is chasing you. Embrace the unknown with a brave heart, for it is in facing the invisible that you discover your true strength. Thank you for joining me today on Wisdom Empire Hub. If this message spoke to you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video so others can also find courage in ancient wisdom. Together, let's keep facing the invisible and walking into the light.